So what we focus on, number one, is paid ads for yourselves. If you want to scale in 2026 to 6 figures a month, this is the absolute key thing you need to be doing. We have a 12-month scaling roadmap from paid advertising that absolutely crushes. I'm actually rebuilding the whole of that next week, which is going to make it easier than ever, in particular with some of the AI things I'm going to be teaching. Secondly, is we have a free course we run people into, which is like a lead magnet. The free course is absolutely baller, by the way. So if you haven't joined that, there's a link below this below this video. I said I had nothing so in here that is free. So like that has stuff that will help you. Next is a boosted follower funnel reel. So that's our Instagram call booking system. This is like, we have beginners doing this from day one, and this is how we get people to scale so quick. It's how you put your business on kind of warp speed. You can run these ads from as little as $10 a day. So that's absolutely crushing for us. Next things is we literally just doubled our sales team. So we just, this year in 2025, we doubled our sales team. And in 2026, our goal is to double it again by the end of the year. But I think we'll probably do that within the next 3-4 months. I think what will happen is we will increase our sales team double by the summer, and we'll probably be doing 150K a month in ad spend, I guess, at that point. So one of the things I want to talk about in terms of plans and goals are good to give you direction, but you want to focus on the daily habits. So like, what do you need to be doing every day to actually build the business, not just I want to make $1 million a year. Next big plan is Powerhouse Organic. So 2 YouTube videos a week, 2 podcasts a week, all the stuff we've been continuing to do, but improve what we're doing, do it at a deeper level. Try different types of content. If I can try some stuff like this, if you're enjoying this type of video as well. Personal brand is the big thing, is going to be the great separator over the next few years. So as my good friend Dan Priestley says, you need to create yourself a key person of influence. So you want your name to be synonymous with X, Y, Z. I want my name to be synonymous with scaling hugely successful businesses, in particular in the fitness industry. Now, how does Powerhouse Organic come about? It comes actually back to the top here, hiring systems. It comes back to removing from bottlenecks. It comes back to leadership and team, events. So like the things we were already winning on last year are kind of come to fruition here. And I actually spoke to our head of content this morning, and I said, the only thing I'm going to focus on, I'm not setting a target if I want to get 1 million YouTube subscribers or whatever next year, is let's just make 2 dope videos a week that our audience will like. Same thing for podcasts, because you do that, eventually your brand is going to kind of blow up, and it always probably takes longer than you think. So what's that going to look like? YouTube, podcasts, Instagram, and LI is for LinkedIn. So if you're not using LinkedIn to scale your business, this is one of the easiest platforms to completely crush, in particular organically. So that's one of the things we do in our own business and also with our clients. So if you haven't, go and connect with me on LinkedIn. You can kind of see the stuff posted on there. Next plan is build a done for you paid ads team to help our clients scale. So we will script the ads for you. We will run the ads for you. And why are we going to do this? Because transparently, most people actually, when they are successful, just want to kind of pay for a done for you solution. We can teach them, but some people either don't have the time or don't have the ability to kind of learn certain things. So it's easier if we just kind of plug and play in. We've got this system so dialed in now that, like I said, I've got a client who I helped to build the VSL. They're booking calls for less than £100, for £100 a call booked. Best month they ever had in December. So this is kind of a difficult thing trying to operationally build out, because it comes back to the same thing spoken about. Hiring systems, removing from the bottleneck, like team, like you can see the reoccurring themes of how like the non-sexy stuff is the stuff that makes you money and builds a business. But this is the reason that most people are not successful, because you're not willing to do the long game and also the non-sexy things. And for you to build a baller team, you're not going to do that in 12 months. It's going to take you a little bit of time. Next is people and culture. So I want to keep pouring into that, just because I want to help our team members achieve their own personal goals and become the great human beings they can be. And then data tracking dashboards. If you're not tracking, you're slacking. And if you're not tracking, you don't know what you're doing. It's not important to you. So business, in particular, the bigger they get, is kind of data-driven decisions. And the way we help coaches scale their business so quickly is numbers. Like I can look at someone's numbers of their close rate, show rate, average cost per call booked, average cash collected per call, X, Y, Z. I know what the point of constraint is to then grow that business. So if you don't have those numbers in place, it makes it very difficult. Now, to last thing, I'm going to some personal goals. Be more present with family. This is something I struggle with Transparently. I became a father this year. I moved into my dream house, this baller place on the Palm. You see the swimming pool out here, and then there's a beach there as well. Transparently, I have probably been in the pool 5 times. I've probably been in the sea 5 times in the last 6 months. So I probably should focus on that more. So this, I think, is going to come down to kind of being organized. And I think for me, it's been a difficult identity shift to becoming a parent in some regards. So that's been a kind of a dichotomy to manage. Number 2 is protecting my health. So I had some minor health scares with a heart thing that we thought was an issue, but it's now fine. It's not an issue. And the secondly is like multiple like knee and shoulder injuries at the same time, which ironically was from playing paddle, which is like a wealthy white man problem, I guess, right? So I can lift weights and deadlift and bench press stuff, but then too many overhead smashes and there goes your rotator cuff. So this is a big thing. Is part of the reason for this as well, is I was working a lot and not getting physio or deep tissue work as I should be, and then start getting niggles. So one of the things you have to do is prioritize looking after yourself physically from start. One thing I have actually done to help with this as well is I have built a sick gym at home. I'm also going to get an ice bath, an infrared sauna, and the other this is not health related, but the other toy I want is an e-foil, because I want to be like James Bond and I can turn up to places on the Palm on an e-foil, which would be cool. Next one is understanding force versus power. So I'm a brute force business owner. It's like, just fucking, let's just fucking gun it. Now, the reality is that will take you so far. And why I put force versus power? Power is influence and leverage. So I'm trying to focus on influence and leverage through systems and people, so that I don't have to be so forceful, but have a higher level of impact. So this is where I said earlier, you don't have to do the boring work. The boring work is what gives you the power. The fun work, or like the quick dopamine, is the force. And this is where you need to understand the difference. And this is where this is all kind of personal development kind of stuff. So that would be one thing. Do something fun for myself every single week. So could be going quad biking, could be going jet skiing, could be anything. So there's loads of cool stuff I live in Dubai. I think that's something I don't take enough of. Sometimes it's just like going and ripping it in my Ferrari to places or hanging with cool people. And I'd say lastly on the kind of the personal thing is, this is going to be my word for 2026, is excellence. I want excellence in every single area of life. I want excellence for absolutely everybody who's watching this. And ultimately this comes down to the standards you hold yourself to. So if you can kind of live intentionally with this and have clarity with that, then you will get exactly what you want in life. If you enjoyed this clip and you're a business owner, content creator, or coach, and you want help in terms of exactly how to scale your business to the next level using ads, AI, VSLs, setters, and building teams to basically monetize your business and monetize your knowledge, but without you having to press all the buttons, it's never been easier than before. What we can do is we can walk through the whole process in terms of how we're doing this over and over and over again with content creators, with business owners. If you hit the link at the bottom of this video, you can book a call with us and the team. We can audit your whole business, show you where the bottlenecks are, and show you exactly how we can scale. And if we think you're a good fit to work with us, we can show you what that looks like too.